You might be looking to move to Denver, Colorado. And if you are, I'm gonna give you 6 reasons why you might not want to move here. These are 6 factors that might determine if this is a great place for you. So you guys stay tuned and learn 6 reasons why you should not move to Denver. And I'm LaRyan King with Keller Williams Integrity down in Cherry Creek, Colorado. And if you guys enjoyed the videos on the Denver greater area as well as the real estate tips and tricks, please follow me on all social media accounts, LaRyan King Real Estate. And you might be moving into the area. And if you are, utilize the number below. Give me a call. Let me help you guys out with that. Number 1 is the weather. The weather here in northern Colorado is very bipolar. You might get snow in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon. In a lot of videos I've done, I always mention that it's 300 days out the year of sunshine here in northern Colorado. So you might wake up freezing cold, snow all on the ground, and come noon, 1, 2, you know, the snow is melted. Sunshine is out, it's sunny. So always keep that in mind when choosing your outfit. You might come outside in a hoodie, a jacket. Underneath, I suggest probably wearing a short sleeve shirt, just in case the sunshine come out and you can have a snowstorm, but in the same year, have a drought, wildfire hazards, dust storms. So it's a little bit of everything. And if you're planning to visit here in Denver, definitely take into consideration the time of the year. So if you come in the summer, expect to get a little bit of rain. We also have thunderstorms, lightning storms. So we'll see a lot of that throughout the summer. If you come in maybe in the beginning of May or in the month of May, prepare for snow as well as sunshine. And as you know, in the winter, you got to prepare for the cold. But that doesn't mean it cannot get hot. So taking a look at the weather forecast is very important out here. You do not know how the day will turn out. Number 2, cost of living. It is rising here in Denver, Colorado. I've done plenty of videos breaking down different cities, Denver and cities around Denver, on the cost of living, but it is going up. It's becoming more expensive. It's not one of the most expensive places in the country. It's not just San Francisco's or New York's, but it's definitely higher than most states and areas and cities. If you're looking to rent a 1-bedroom, expect to pay around $1,300 plus. More like $1,500 if you want something real nice. The median home price right now in the Denver area is around $500,000. Cost of living here is slightly above the national average. To be able to afford housing out here, you need to be able to make roughly around $100,000. Colorado, definitely Denver, is becoming a high demand area. It's very desirable. You're surrounded by mountains. It's a great economy. So you have a lot of people moving here into this area, which is driving the prices up. Anything that's in high demand, cost goes up with it as well. This is a very desirable place to live, and many people are taking advantage of that. But on the flip side, like I said, increasing the cost of living here in this area. Number 3, it is the drivers. The drivers here, you're from another state where you kind of speed a little bit and you kind of drive above the speed limit. Coming here, you might not want to do. If the speed limit is 65, they're going around 60 to 64. The average traffic speed usually will not get over the speed limit. Driving here in Denver, there'll be a lot of cussing and a lot of frustration in your car as these drivers are extremely slow here. But on the flip side, let the snow start to come down. For some reason, they become NASCAR drivers. You see the speed start to pick up. You see a lot of people drive a little bit faster. That's when you can always tell who that's originally from Colorado and that's from another state. And for some reason, you see a lot of cars on the side of the road. And I'm not just talking about when it's snowing. Yes, you see vehicles on the side of the road from spinning out because of the snow, but just a regular sunny day, you will look up and you'll see a couple cars on the side of the freeway. I always felt that was weird, kind of crazy. I don't know what the deal with that is. Hopefully if somebody know, comment below, let me know, because I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, why do we see multiple vehicles on the side of the freeway? Number 4 is lack of food culture. Do not get me wrong, Colorado, Denver, surrounding cities and areas do have some great food, but it's very, very minimal. Me being from California, I love Mexican food. And I would say that's one of the hardest things to find here in Colorado and in the Denver area is good Mexican food. I can literally count on one hand how many good Mexican restaurants I've been to. And sometimes you gotta watch out for the reviews. The reviews can be tricky. You might go to a spot that's 4 stars, 4 out of 5. But the way that people here that's from Colorado score their food is different than a lot of out-of-staters. Been to places where the food is cooked perfect. You know, it looks good, smells good, but it's no flavor. It lacks flavor. It lacks the essentials of salt and pepper. So it can be very difficult finding a great restaurant that's, you know, consistent, that's really good. I got everything that you look for in a great place to eat. Sometimes I'm not satisfied spending the money that I spend at a certain restaurant because I felt it wasn't worth the money. The food didn't live up to the hype or what I was told it was. You have all your food chains here in Denver, so you do have those options. In-N-Out just was brought into 3 different locations in Colorado. So you now have In-N-Out here, which means, like I said, me being from California, that's great. There's one right up the street from me that's being built, but I will have to say it is hard to find small local eateries that just blows your mind. Number 5 is the climate. It is dry. It is very, very dry here. It's drier than most states. We're in high elevation. Chapstick and Carmex will become your new friend. You gotta have lotion on hand as well. Chapped lips, ashiness. That's something you will definitely deal with here in this climate. Conditioning and shampooing. You gotta get a good conditioner shampoo for your hair. Bloody nose. Getting a bloody nose is something that you might never experience before, but you can experience that here. And I'm speaking from experience. I've never had a bloody nose outside of Colorado. When I moved here, I had a few things. Moisturize is very important, more so than many other states. So expect to invest into staying hydrated. Number 6 is potholes. Potholes are horrible. I mean, the potholes and the drivers may be a correlation between those two, but definitely you gotta watch out for the potholes. You definitely will be experiencing wear and tear on your vehicles, the tires, due to potholes. But I will have to say, in certain areas, they do cover and fix these potholes. Sometimes you don't see them. You see them at the last minute. You gotta swerve and reenact the scene out of Fast and Furious series. The potholes remind me of that insurance company commercial where they had the big pothole that was haunting the town. So you'll see a lot of those haunting potholes around here in Colorado. There you have it. 6 reasons why you might not want to move to the Denver, Colorado area. These are 6 factors that might play a big part. If you guys have any questions in regard to real estate, please utilize the number below. Once again, I'm LaRyan King with Keller Williams Integrity down in Cherry Creek, Colorado.